Yo, what's good? It's your boy ATRYP. Welcome to a new segment that I'm doing. It's called Setting the Table. And I'm going to get into some of the bars that I'm spitting, right? So the last time I was at the table, here's what I said. I got tunnel vision, blocking out the other shit that got no business with the mission. Fuck with all my brothers, one call away and we go the distance. Face resistance, 04, power forward, other pistons. What's the difference? I'm a fucking animal, defense is fitting. Words of wisdom, I wouldn't stand too close or you may get bitten. Or offended, off the words that I'm pinning. Getting in and underskinning, why the story just beginning. Protocol is for winning, fuck the game, wishful sinning. I can't settle for what's trending. Gotta level out the trenches, got to shovel out intentions. Let's make solid ground the interest. Cause they out to hound and get us like we out of town and stealing. Since we been in town, been building. Rhymes been bringing down the building. Lines been hanging around the building. Times will say that I'm that nigga. I'm here to convey the feeling. If focused on making figures, I figure I make a million. Break that shit that with the family, I'm happy to bring a million. Chillin'. Now, here's what I meant by that, right? So I got the bars with me right here. You know, just in case you didn't catch it, that's it, right? If you did, let me know. Jump in the comments, holla at me. Let me know what you got. If you didn't, let me know too. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to hide that shit. Let me know. So I started that off with I got tunnel vision, blocking out the other shit that got no business with the mission, right? Just powerful bar in itself with its simplicity, because like I'm speaking to the fact of focus. You feel me? And tunnel vision is the theme of the whole entire verse, and it's just really speaking to kind of hone and focus, right? Doing this, there's a million things that can distract you and pull you different ways, and just life shit that pulls you away as well, right? So tunnel vision it's a necessity to gain any amount of success, little or large, right? I know a lot of very talented people that can't be consistent because of life. Life just kind of throwing shit at them, right? So tunnel vision is very important for me. It's very crucial in this process, right? So I cut out the shit that has nothing to do with the mission. Fuck with all my brothers, one call away and we go the distance. That's kind of a play on words right there. You know, when you're calling somebody, you're usually covering some amount of distance. That's why you're not talking to them face to face. So a little play on words there, and then just like emphasizing that I'm there for those that I consider my brothers or my sisters. Those are like my people. Those that I got love for. You know, no amount of distance. Like I'm there for them. They can hit me, and then I go into like a basketball scheme, which I do a lot. I like basketball, so if you fuck with like basketball, the NBA, and just like general references, you know, high school, college in general, you'll hear a lot of that in the bars, right? So I said one call away and we go the distance. Face resistance. Well, what do? We face resistance. Face resistance. 04 power forward off the Pistons. So that's a shout out to the 2004 Detroit Pistons who won an NBA championship based off of their grit and just how hard they worked, basically, right? In their defense, which goes into the next bar, I say, what's the difference? I'm a fucking animal. Defense is fitting. You know what I'm saying? So defense is fitting. That's an entendre from being an animal to being in the fence. Defense is fitting. And also tying in from that NBA bar, the defense of the Pistons, how they won that championship, right? So I'm a fucking animal, defense is fitting. Words of wisdom, you shouldn't stand too close because you may get bitten or offended off these words that I'm penning, getting in, pissing, skinning, right? So like I right here, what I'm going into is I'm leaving that basketball scheme. I'm going into almost like a tattoo. Imagine a tattoo artist pinning some ink on somebody and how it's there permanently. It's there, right? So I'm saying my words are doing it as well, like with the pen. Like my pen, when I write with that mug, what it's producing is a permanent mark. It's a permanent impression, right? Almost like a tattoo. While the story's just beginning, protocol is for winning. Fuck the game, wishful sinning, right? The protocol is for winning. That channels back to that tunnel vision, because if you don't have that, then you're setting yourself up to be pulled away from the goal, the mission, to be pulled away from being successful at ultimately what you love, what your passion is, which is the music. So the protocol is for winning. That's all I'm practicing for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm here for. Like I'm here to write winning material, at least for what I consider it to be winning material, with my soul in it. You know what I'm saying? So I say fuck the game, wishful sinning. So not only does that sound cool, but it's an entendre as well. You know, fuck the game, wishful sinning is pretty self-explanatory. I say I can't settle for what's trending. Gotta level out the trenches. Got to shovel out intentions. Let's make solid ground of interest. You feel me? So I'm going into like almost an agricultural scheme here, because like I'm saying that you know, we need to level out the trenches. So these areas that are like ditches that you find whatever's trying to survive is in those trenches. You know what I'm saying? We need to level that out. Let the trenches come to this normal ground so that everybody kind of has this shot, and then let's see what happens then, right? So I say I can't settle for what's trending. Need to level out the trenches. I'm not gonna settle for just what everybody's going for. You know, and especially with this music, it's very easy to do that, to become a carbon copy of whatever somebody else is making. I'm saying that's not gonna be me, right? So like we out of town or stillin', since we've been in town, been building, right? In the line before that, actually, I say they're out to hound and get us, like we're out of town or stillin', since we've been in town, been building, right? So like usually in small towns, most small towns that I've been through, they have this territorial feel when it comes to outsiders coming in and destroying what they hold near and dear, which is totally understandable, right? What I'm saying here is that we ain't doing that. You feel me? We're not doing that. Since we've been in town, been building, been giving back, been adding to the overall structure, to the infrastructure, actually, if you will, of the scene of just hip hop being made locally in the state, right? So I feel like I'm adding to that.